Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another show of Heavy Hitters. I am your host, Michael Grady. Today's topic, yes, let's talk about today's topic. Today's topic today, y'all, is a very important topic. And this is a reflection on not just the men, because I am a man. I don't want to be biased, but this is for the women as well. So today's topic is basically, it's a simple topic, y'all, but you got to ask yourself, living in the world that we're living in today right now, do you got to really feel like you guys really, truly know your worth? Yes, I know my worth. I know I'm a good man. I know I'm a great man. I know I'm a great friend to, the people that I associate with. But some people have issues with really knowing who they really are and what they can give to someone. Like, I feel like I can give a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. I'm not saying I'm a genius, even though we say that in the intro. But at the same time, man, like, I like to be able to be a listening ear to someone that may be going through certain things or maybe dealing with problems in life. And like, I feel like, whenever you listen, you can understand. And when you understand, you may be able to relate. All right. But so knowing, and when I say people like know your worth, it has nothing to do about money, y'all. So let's just talk about this. Let's just go deep into this and really know what your worth is, because some people may feel like your worth has got a price tag or a dollar sign in front of it. Nah, man, we ain't all about that shit. Well, for one, I know I'm not about that shit because money is not everything, but to some people, money is. So I like to go deep into this, and I like to really think about why people feel like certain things may be the deal breaker for them to even associate themselves either with a good man or a good woman. Because like I said, folks, this conversation is for the both man and woman. So yo, anything that I'm putting out here right now, yo, this is not to bash anyone. This is to give you guys information and warning signs for people that you may come into contact with you that don't truly know your worth at all. And if they do know your worth, exploit it for the good, not for their own benefit. So I'm gonna go right into it, man. Like, we're gonna start by talking about self-worth. And what I mean self-worth, I want people to know that you have everything from within that could be beneficial to somebody from the outside. So just always think about that. If anybody ever told you in life that you never will amount to nothing, don't believe that shit. When people say shit like that, yo, they really feel like they don't have anything to offer anybody else. So now, that old saying, misery loves company. Yes, when people say shit like that, that's an ultimate deterrent, because people really don't want you to know what the hell they going through. So let me give y'all a definition on what self-worth is truly all about. Self-worth will set rules that tell others how to treat you. It will show others what you see in yourself and what you expect of them. With self-worth comes with confidence, esteem, and personal growth. Those three examples right there are very monumental, my viewers. Confidence, esteem, personal growth. That is the true definition of self-worth. Because like I said earlier, if anybody says that you don't have anything like that to your nature, believe me, people already automatically know you have confidence in yourself. You should. If you have a low self-esteem, get your self-esteem up, because you should. Nobody's not going to give you that self-esteem unless you give yourself that self-esteem. And most importantly, personal growth. Personal growth comes with it hand in hand. You put obstacles in front of your life. You set goals. You set standards. You set the bar however high you want to set it. But people want to understand this, though. If they can't sit here and, I see you coming, man. I see you. If people want to understand that you want to bring me down by not talking about my confidence, my self-esteem, or the personal goal or the goals that I have in life, you don't know my true worth. Because if you knew my true worth, you wouldn't even try to tear that down, and you wouldn't even try to make it seem like it's impossible, because anything is possible as long as you strive for it and you believe in it. Any goal is possible. Anything you want to obtain in life is the best thing that you can get in life. So when people don't give you that same energy, which is positive energy, when they don't give you that same energy, they're not going to be that type of person that's going to be like, you know what, I'll support anything you do. Any goals that you have in life, you're going to achieve them. Any personal growth that you're trying to build on, you can obtain it. Anybody negative is not going to speak that into you. And that's sad. But look, yo, I got to bring somebody in right now. I got him coming in. I see him coming in. He's waiting right now. Yo, this is an uninvited guest, came through the back door. Everybody was asking about this, man. I got him here, y'all. I got my man, Cot told Marty no. Or, matter of fact, Dot told Marty no. I got my man from North Carolina, Lexington, North Carolina, that is. But he's going to claim Winston-Salem. What's going on, man? What's going on, boy? What's going on? Yeah, I put your ass in. Motherfucker said he's from Winston-Salem, but he's really from Lexington, y'all.
Peace. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Gary Smoot, originally from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And I love everybody. I love everybody, man. Hope everybody's having a good night. Hey, self-worth. Self-worth.
Yeah, tell me what you think of self-worth, man. I gotta ask you something. Though. So let me ask you this question, though. So, has there ever been a time in your life, whether it's past relationships, and I know Lydia's watching. Hey, Lydia. Hey. Has there ever been a time to when you felt like the relationships that you dealt with in your past, they didn't appreciate you for who and what you really are? Or did they appreciate you for what you did for them that only benefit them?
Have I been in a past relationship where I felt like the person was only with me due to what they could get?
Right.
Yeah. Especially when I was in the Army.
Speak on it. Let me hear about this.
Especially when I was in the Army. You know how it was in the military. You meet a bunch of women and they want to go to the PX and go on the base, and they want you to take them to the restaurants, and they see benefits. So yeah, man. Yeah. I thought that, okay, wow, these women, wanted me for my handsome looks and my, great, stunning charisma, but actually it was because they just saw a uniform. They saw a uniform and they wanted a meal at Ruby Tuesday.
Oh, okay, yeah. And you can make a mean ass meal. Hey, let me let this be known, everybody. This guy can make a jungle survival quiche right now. Jungle survival quiche is immaculate. Moi. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay will be impressed with his jungle survival quiche. Nah, man, but all jokes aside, though, man, like on some real shit, though, like, how would you feel? Like, did you know in your heart? Did you really know in your heart, like, you know what? Everything I'm doing for this person, and like I said, like I told everybody in the audience, man, like, this is for male. Hey, what's up, Lydia? Cheers, mate. But this is going on for everybody that's watching, male and female. So I'm asking you right now, did you have any inkling in your heart to, like, you know what, yo, I really think she's using me? Or do you really think that the stuff that you was doing for her, what message were you trying to send to her when you was doing the things that you was doing for her?
I was trying to send a message that I really care about you.
Okay.
But I think, especially when I was in the military, you meet different women. And, guys would say, oh, you with such and such? I'd be like, yeah, man, me and her just going. They'd be like, man, you need to watch out. And I'd be like, nah, I think in my mind, she might really, she different. Maybe she might really care about me for me. Thanks. Maybe that's how she was with them. But, instead of me not seeing the red flags and, I had to learn the hard way. So, of course, it was red flags that came. Of course, it might have been times where, you would go out to eat and a woman, you thinking, okay, I done took you out to eat a couple of times, how many, you gonna, share the tab a little bit or at least get a tip. No, order the most expensive thing. Always wanting something. I had one chick one time back when I was in the Army. She kept calling me saying, hey, I got a bill due. Or, hey, she said, I want to apply for a nursing. She said, I wanted to apply for a nurse class, but I don't have the money. So I said, well, what they got to do with me?
Oh, wow.
I'm not trying to be a nurse.
Wow. And
she said, oh, I just need $125 for the entrance fee or some kind of entrance thing. So I gave it $125. As soon as I gave it $125, a couple days later, she wanted some more money for another thing. I said, man, this chick's with me for this money.
Wow.
She just looked at me as a walking ATM. So I had to cut her off. And it took months. It took months for me to shake her off my leg.
Wow.
She keep calling, crying. Right. Friend, she answered the phone. She say, friend. I thought we was friends. I thought
Nah. She was actually looking for you. She was looking at you like a sucker for one.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, once I woke up and saw, okay, it's here we go again. It was like once you tell these females that you in the military, right, all they're looking at it as a meal ticket. As a meal ticket.
Meal ticket. That's facts.
You know?
And look, man, it's funny.
I mean, it's like that for, not just in the military, but I mean, it's like that for other people who have, different jobs where, certain benefits that come or, a different lifestyle. But life experiences shape you for who you are,
No doubt.
They make you better. Well, they're supposed to make you better. Some people never learn from their life experiences.
That's true shit. Like, it's funny that you brought that shit up, man, because when you realize that, she was trying to take advantage of you, that's why I put, and for the people that just coming on, the whole topic is know your worth. Like, I have some suggestions and I have some comments that I'm gonna be posting up here, but this is basically going to be relating to the topic. So if you guys coming on right now, you came on at a good time, you're about to get some good information. But Gary, this one I have right here, right now, this is actually insinuating what you was talking about, as far as, you actually saying no to the situation when you realize it's about to be a problem.
Yeah.
When you know your worth, you have less of a problem saying no to things that you don't want to do. That was what you was experiencing right there, yo.
I agree.
Because you felt like you didn't want to give her that, because at the same time you didn't want it to be a problem. And what I mean when I say it's a problem, it's a continuous problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when somebody is out there, dude, it only takes you one time to do something for somebody, and then if they feel like you're not gonna say that to you too generous, they're gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna do it again and again. And then by that time you was like, you know what? Fuck that. I know this motherfucker doing. Never had any intentions of doing anything to benefit me. So why do I need to keep playing my damn self? So that's basically what I got out of the statement that you made. And it's funny, that's the actual first one. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to comment on that, man, go ahead. Let me hear what you got to say about that one.
Yeah, I mean, that's interesting that you put that quote up on the show. I mean, that's exactly, what was happening. What was happening. I mean, I thought she liked me for me, but the more I, paid her, and I was only with her, I wasn't even with her that long. Once I started to see, she was a meal ticket, on the first date, I met her at this club in Houston, on this high rise, in downtown Houston. They had this like club that was like at the top of this like big building. And, like in the club, she brought her and her cousin. And then like me and my cousin came. But then like once I'm there, all these guys are like, trying to holler at her, and she, didn't want to be, with me. And I'm like, what in the world is going on up in here? And then after that, she wanted to pay for me and her cousin for lunch, and for dinner. And I'm like, what in the world going on, man? It was just, I don't know, man. You just got to be, I was young and dumb. You just got to be careful.
Yeah, you got to be, man. You got to be careful, y'all. Like when say what? Yeah, I didn't hear you. What'd you say, Gary?
Oh, nothing. I was just saying you got to be careful. You got to be careful.
Yeah, like everybody, when you're dealing with certain people and stuff, man, you gotta pay attention to certain people movements, man. Like you gotta understand what to look for when people feel like they can take advantage of you. Because, like I said, if you feel like in your heart that you're being taken advantage of, it's okay to say no. It's okay. But when you make it a consistent habit, and when you can't control that habit, then you created a monster.
Right.
So when you create that monster, just know that you had some inkling in creating that, but you can get out when the proper time to get out is available. Am I right or wrong?
You're right. And I think for me during that time, I was young. It was because of my pride. I had a bunch of money in the bank during that time once I came back from Iraq. And she would say, hey, I want this, or hey, I want that, or hey, I want to go here. So I would do it knowing, it was pieces in my mind like, man, is she just using me for my money? But I didn't know how to just say no, or I didn't want to feel like I wasn't the man. I really wanted to feel like, well, I'm the man out here. I'm Daddy Warbucks off Annie. I got all the money. But
no doubt,
after a couple of moments, I saw, nah, this is getting crazy. I had to get out of there.
Nah, because and dude, I totally agree with you, man. Because at the same time, man, like I've been in certain situations to where I felt like I was being taken advantage of, and at the same time, it's hard though, man. When you feel like when you in love, yo, that's a hard thing about. Yeah. That's a hard thing about.
Love with none of them. Yeah, it was just
And then on top of that too, like I'm going to my second point. When you know your worth, you can be yourself in all of the various relationships in your life. So I'm gonna talk on this one right here, because I feel like this joint right here is important too, man. Like if I can't be myself when I'm with you, and you try to change who I am, like some people look at it like this. Let me put up a picture right quick. Like if let's speak it from this photo I'm about to put up, Smoot. You know what I'm saying? If I had a woman like this, if I had a woman like this, and I know people go and sit there and say what they want to say about Megan Thee Stallion. Who gives a fuck? I'm gonna tell you what I think about Megan Thee Stallion. If I had a chick like that, bro, and she was out here doing shit like this, like, first of all, how the fuck can I even be myself around something like that? Because now, whenever we go out in public and she's acting like this shit, she's acting like this dude, I feel like I gotta compete with every other dude out there because they looking at my lady. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, and everybody gonna sit there and say, well, she's a performer, this is what she do for a living. You don't gotta do shit like that. You don't have to do shit like that. Some things that my lady is wearing, and even if it's like revealing, that's not for the man. That's not for the eyes of another man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I look at her and then I look at her boyfriend and shit, I'm looking at this dude like I saw this bullshit right here. I'm like, bruh, really? Like, you're gonna sit there and treat your lady like that? How in the fuck can you respect her? And then how can she respect herself when she allowing shit like this to be posted? Nobody don't want to see that shit, dog. Like, I don't want to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then for people that's trying to do things the right way, you and Lydia is a prime example. I'm going to use you guys. Y'all ain't going out here doing that shit because you don't have to express yourself to get a liking by everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Some people do this shit just to get attention. I know that's not your forte. I know that's not what you do. I know you have a classy lady instead of a trashy lady. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So how would you feel about someone trying to change? How do you feel about someone trying to change your whole approach on how you are when you first met them or when they first met you? How do you feel about someone trying to change your everyday life just to benefit them and their walk in life? How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, I think that's sad. I mean, of course, there's plenty of people that will manipulate you, to do better in life. But you have to be able to see the signs for what they are. Now, I mean, if you're with somebody that's, seeing some of the flaws that you have and are trying to change you for where you are, trying to, help you get an education, or somebody trying to help you get a better job, or somebody trying to help you, dress better or, speak better, then, I mean, that's all good.
That's different.
Yeah, that's totally different. But yeah, I mean, if you start seeing the signs where somebody is, putting you down and belittling you, or, speaking bad of your character, only so that they can, come up in life, or, do better financially, or whatever they might be trying to do, you need to get out of that situation.
Need to get out of that situation. Everybody, y'all heard that. You heard that. Like I said earlier, there's a time when you can get out of a situation when you see there's a lot of red flags going down that road. That's the time to get out. But when you allow it to happen, people, you're only asking for trouble. Only asking for trouble. And I'm talking about trouble from not only within your relationship with the person that you're with, and that's for male and female, but you got to worry about people from the outside, because people from the outside don't care shits about you. You know what I'm saying? So you remember the Jill Scott shit, right? Like, let me take this off right quick. You remember when Jill Scott was performing on stage, right? And she did the whole shit with the microphone, right? I got a video of that shit right now. Bruh.
Yeah, I remember that.
I ain't gonna lie. You remember this shit right here?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Man, listen, Jill Scott, I love Jill Scott music, man. But to me, that was totally inappropriate, bro. Like, real shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like, Jill Scott is not known for doing shit like that. Even when she played in the movies, she played classy. You know what I'm saying? She played classy.
During that time, though, with Jill Scott, her and her husband had a divorce. I believe he might have came out as homosexual or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and she was out here wilding around that time in public.
Okay.
So
that's the time you think she was wilding out?
Yeah, she was really wilding. They had
don't make no excuse though.
Well, I mean, but we're all human. And I think she just
But see, that's what I'm saying though. That's where you should really. That's why I said this topic is really important though, man. Because at the end of the day, regardless of what her husband was doing, he was out here doing this thing. He was living a double life. She still had to know her worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still have to have dignity from within yourself as a woman to not stoop down to somebody else's level that has fallen behind.
I think that, her with her money and her stature, and then, for him to be doing what he did and then to have to get the divorce, I mean, of course that affected her, I believe, most definitely mentally, and affected her self-esteem. So, she was, out here,
It's crazy though, man. And then, like I said, let me put this picture up though, because I got this quote. This quote was real deep to me, man. I want to read this joint. It says, "Not one drop of my self-worth depends on your acceptance of me." That's deep shit, yo. That's deep shit. I got another one too. A woman who doesn't ask for anything deserves everything. And I'm gonna take women, a woman, and I'm gonna put man beside it, because that should be for both of you guys. It should be for a man and a woman. I'm gonna put that shit up again. A woman who doesn't ask for anything deserves everything. Like I've been in situations to where, you know what I'm saying? Like if I had someone that constantly ringing in my ear, oh, I want this, I want that, automatically I'm like, yo, this motherfucker don't love me. She's love what I'm doing for her.
Right.
But at the same time, when you have someone that don't ask you for shit, don't ask you for nothing, how in the hell can you not give somebody something like that when they don't ask you for nothing? Like if I was in a situation to where if I knew there was something that she want and she still didn't ask me and she told me, that shit is in the back of my mind. I'm not gonna forget that, because I'm gonna surprise her when she least know it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna surprise her when she least know it, and at the same time, I'm gonna make it be known that not only was I listening, but I'm showing you a form of appreciation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for people don't understand that, y'all need to get, especially when you're my age. I'm 43 years old. Like it's like I'll give you a pass when you're in your 20s, but when you get in your 30s and start going up in that mountain, it's no excuse for you not to feel give your partner some type of appreciation. You should, especially if they're your rock. You know what I'm saying? You in a way better position than I am right now, Gary. Trust me. But some people can't sit there and say that. So you should feel blessed to know that you got a good one.
Oh, I feel very blessed that I got a good one. I feel very, very blessed, because I could have turned out a statistic like so many other men. It's hard out there to find you a good one.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? And then sometimes when you find a good one, you take them for granted, or you let them slip away, or you get caught up in pride or ego. So I mean, the thing is that for me to have a good woman by my side, I'm very, very blessed, and I'm very, very thankful, and I thank God for every day.
Oh wow. Well, like I said, I've seen it, so I'm kind of jealous. Lydia, yeah, keep his ass on point, Lydia. I know you have. And please put the gun down, because I know you got it in front of his fucking face. Right? But yo, I'm gonna go back to these points though, man. When you know your worth, you know that it's okay to walk away from someone or something that doesn't better you. That's the whole shit that I was just talking about. That's why I was telling people, yo, when you know you in a bad situation, when you know them red flags is ding, 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 when you know them shits is blinking, this is the exact point that you should follow. Know when it's okay to walk away from someone or something that doesn't better you. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't better me, why the hell did I need it in my life? It's not going to do anything but bring me down. It's going to hinder me from my growth. You know what I'm saying? I can't have that shit in my life, yo. I'm a living witness of that shit, because I had friends, I had relationships that I knew that wasn't better for me at all. It was stressing me out. It was making me do crazy shit. It was like a nightmare that I was living every fucking day. And I couldn't get out of this shit until I actually walked away from the shit. And once I walked away from it, things started getting better. That cloud over my head was starting to disappear. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been in a situation where you had to walk away from something that you felt like was so detrimental in your walk, man?
Yeah, I've been in situations and, in different friendships and different relationships where, you got to walk away, especially when it starts affecting your health, when it starts affecting, your job, when it starts affecting, who you see yourself as an individual. It's time for you to go.
It's time for you to ride out.
Yeah, and that's for family members, lovers, friends, co-workers, jobs, social organizations.
No doubt.
That's for all of that. When it starts affecting your health, it starts affecting, who you see yourself as a person. It starts affecting, it's time for you to go.
Right. Yo, and even with my situation right now, like I said, I'm not in a relationship, man, and I'm You know, like I said, I'm not gonna press the issue. If it's meant to happen, God gonna provide. He always do.
Mm-hmm.
So when I look at situations now, and I'm like, you know what? I've been trying to do so many things on my own, and it never worked out according to how I planned it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So now I had to take it through another different avenue. I gotta go with what God got planned for me.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, hold on, Bishop. I got to hurry and get up out of here. I'm about to make a beeline to the back. But
Okay.
I like the message, man. I like what you're doing tonight, man. Get gone. And but I'm about to go over here and eat this dinner, man.
Hey, yo, you handle your business, man. Hey,
yeah.
long as
y'all
you
be
support
safe,
me when
man.
you come back.
All right.
All right, boy. I get at you though.
All right, peace.
All right, man. Yeah, that's my man Gary Smoot. But yo, like for real, man. Like at the end of the day, man, I only feel like, you know, when situations be presented to me when I'm dealing with certain people, and like I said, it's nothing wrong with you walking away. If it's not beneficial to you, walk the hell away, people. You can easily walk away from a problem at the same time you can walk into a problem. You know what I'm saying? Take the time and think about what you're about to be doing before it be like a fucking train wreck. That's something that that's gonna really hinder you for not only at the present time, but probably for the rest of your life. But let me get back on these points right quick. When you know your worth, you know that if he or she doesn't choose you, they wasn't the right person, and it's his loss and hers, not just his and hers. So when people feel like, yo, they didn't choose you because you wanted to be your normal self and they didn't like the way that you are, that's their fucking loss. You shouldn't change yourself. You shouldn't change yourself, especially when you know that you're not a negative person. You shouldn't change yourself just to please other people, because like I said, if other people don't have your best interest, then how's that going to benefit you? It's not. You're just going to be a follower. You're never going to be a leader. You're never going to be a leader. You're going to be a follower to something that is not even beneficial to you. And that's just not for guys. That's for girls too. That's for women too. So if a woman feel like a dude wants to change them or wants to have them come out of their norm, which you shouldn't, because let's keep it a buck, ladies. Y'all need to stay lady. Y'all need to stay classy. You know what I'm saying? You need to stay classy, because at the end of the day, no man is going to respect a woman that's going to sit there and define and show her body to out anyone like that. Yeah, that's a nice body. But at the same time, if she's willing to do it for one person's eyes, she's willing to do it for 1 million. And that's the same way with dudes too. If a dude is willing to go out here and be tempted by another woman, guess what, ladies? He's going to be tempted to go and talk to the next one and the next one. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be able to pay attention to what certain people do, but at the same time, it's their loss if they can't accept you for who you really are. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I need to change for nobody. You accept me for who the hell I am, or get going. Just like the title says at the bottom of the screen. You don't need to be with me. Like I said, I know my worth. Do everybody that's watching this show know theirs? That's the message that we having tonight. But let me get back on some of these points, man, because these points are real important, man. I really want to talk about each and every one of them, because like I said, I feel like the points that I get across, man, people are going to be able to relate to this, and it's important. When you know your worth, you have no problem in investing in yourself. If people don't know what the hell that means, look at the definition, look up the definition for investing. That means to put back into. Like if I got to put back into myself, you know what I'm saying, and know my worth, hey, that's only growth for me. You know what I'm saying? Because my situation, even right now, my situation is not so much perplexed, but at the same time, it's something that I created for myself. If I want to take a high road and be successful in life, guess what? That's only for Mike to do. It's not for nobody else. Because I'm building my own self up. I'm creating my own foundation so I could be successful. I don't have a problem with that. That goes again with self-worth. Know your worth, know what you can do in life, but ultimately know what you can succeed in life for yourself, along with anyone else that associate yourself with you. If you could do that, I guarantee you, if it's going to trickle down, I'd rather for it to trickle down with a positive effect than a negative. And that even goes for myself. I have to be humble for myself. I have to really take into consideration that if someone comes to me with some type of advice that may be beneficial to me, if they see something in me that they can actually teach me up or give me guidance to be successful in life, I'm going to welcome that with open arms all day, every day. Some people feel like that is And then this is another thing too. I had a situation. I don't want to get off topic, but I had a situation today where I talked to a friend. I was critiquing her by the things that she was posting. She's trying to invest into Instagram posts dealing with fashion, and I was saying to her, I was critiquing is not bad, people. It's how people take a critique. Some people take a critique as criticism, and some people take a critique as negative criticism, so they get in their feelings. But at the same time, this is the problem that I have. If you want my honest opinion, this guy's going to give you his honest opinion, and I'm gonna keep it straightforward with you. But at the same time, I didn't want to make it seem like I was downplaying her dreams or goals. But for me being honest and upfront with her, she had a problem with that. But I'm saying to her, like, this is something that you want to do. This is what you're investing your time and effort in. I'll tell you this right now. If you're going to sit here and tell somebody something, and in all actuality, you know it's straight bullshit, why the hell are you wasting their time? And what I mean by that is, you cannot sit here and tell people that their shit is good when you know damn well it's not, because you basically setting them up for failure. I was basically giving her my honest opinion. Fuck, you asked for it, you're gonna get it. So, but the whole point as far as investing though, man, like I want to share that story. Hopefully she ain't watching, because I know if she saw this shit, she's gonna be mad. But hey, I kept it a buck with her. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit for you. I'm gonna tell you like it is. I'm gonna tell you whether I like it or dislike it. If you don't like it, don't fucking ask. Plain and simple. But back to the topics that we got. Like I said, invest in yourself, man. Build yourself, because at the end of the day, when you finish your final creation, you will have a major accomplishment, because that is something that you created. So please, anybody listening to this right now, if you have low self-esteem, pick yourself up, invest in yourself, build on yourself, and pay attention to the fine product that you created. I'm going to get back to some of these topics again. When you know your worth, you are confident in who you are and what you believe. That goes hand in hand with what I was talking about with my friend that was trying to start up her business for fashion. If you know you're confident in what you are and what you believe, you will go far and beyond. If someone tells you that you can't do that, fuck them. They're not helping you get to where you need to be. So what gives them the opinion, or what gives them the right to sit there and tell you that when you're not confident enough, or you don't believe in what you believe in? If you can't tell me anything that supports that statement, you can't tell me shit. So for me to sit here and just take what people say about me, and I look at it like to where, you know what, maybe if I sit here and I think about what they said, maybe I start believing in them, then you know what, that's going to have me like, oh, fuck, I can't do it. I can't fucking be successful. I can't do anything. I'm a failure. And then guess what? Your mind is all fucked up, because somebody done got in your head thinking that you are a failure. You're not a failure. Nobody in this world is a failure. You know what I'm saying? So if people really think that if you have goals and ambitions and you don't get them right at a particular moment and they look at you as a failure, shake that shit off, people. Pick yourself up. Strap up your fucking boots and tell people that you're not a failure. I'm just working on me. Believe in yourself and be confident in yourself. That's all that really matters. At the end of the day, when you know your worth, you're selective and choosy, because settling is not an option. I like this statement right now, because your boy right here, I don't settle for nothing. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you're willing to settle for something, just like I feel like this photo is, if you're willing to settle for something that's going to really make you happy, or so-called make you happy, if you're going to settle for something like that, like the dude, come on, man, like you really going to be like, if I was a woman and I saw this right now, I would automatically think he has no respect for me or any woman whatsoever, just by doing this petty shit right here. Dude, grow the fuck up. Nobody don't care about you being your boyfriend to Nicki Minaj, because I ain't gonna fake. She probably carrying your ass right now. Yeah, she making millions of dollars, but at the same time, at the end of the day, Megan Thee Stallion, do you really think this dude can really care about you when he's actually making an example out of you? Like, even how the way he looking at you right now, like he looking at it like, damn, I got this motherfucker open. Yeah, he does. He got you wide open, because you don't know your worth. You don't know your worth. Anybody that can sit there and tell, and this is what kills me about women, man. Like women will go for this look right here because I guess that's the normal thing right now. But at the end of the day, you got these average Joes working 9 to 5, blue collar workers, doing the damn thing, appreciate a good woman. Yeah, she's beautiful. I give her that. Not hating on Megan Thee Stallion, but at the same time, know your worth, Megan Thee Stallion. Like real shit. Like if you're gonna sit there and accept that, and then you're gonna look at him like he's gonna be all in your eyes, all about you, you're sadly mistaken. Because I got a news flash for you, Megan. He's not. And I'm not even a hater. I can trust me, y'all. I'm not even gonna hate on this dude. I don't even fucking know this dude. I just know a bad apple when I see it. And people could probably say the same shit about me. Yeah, you can say the same shit about me back then, but do you really know who I am right now? You don't. Because I know who I am because I know my worth. And if you don't think so, you can kiss my black ass because I know what I stand for. I stand for a lot right now. I went through so much stuff to the point where it really changed me to want to do right. And at the same time, I'm going to continue to do right because I have little kings that are looking up to me. So I have to do things for them to show them like, this is what a real man does. This is what a real man's about. But this is what a real man's supposed to do every damn day, especially for your real guys. Y'all need to take this shit serious. Your boy ain't just throwing out shit just because I'm trying to get views and whatnot. I can care less about that shit. I'm speaking real shit because men need to hear this shit just as much as a woman needs to hear this because it's important. When you know your worth, you know that your time is valuable and only give it to those who deserve it. Facts. I got to put the fucking banner on that shit right there, man. Let me put the banner on that one. That is straight up facts. Yes. When you know your worth, you know that your time is valuable and only give it to those who deserve it. Some people don't deserve the fucking conversations I give them, but I give it to them anyway. Some people don't even deserve the fact that I will listen to their problems, but I give it to them anyway. Only thing you got to do is understand this, people. When you reciprocate certain things to someone that gives to you, if it's negative, you fucking wash that shit off because it's not beneficial. It's not beneficial at all. But when you want to get that information that you've been looking for over and over again throughout your life, people looking for relationships that they can't seem to have, or they in a relationship to where they want to get out, be an open ear and listen to what some things that people say, because you can use that as either deterrent or something to motivate you if you're only experiencing the same shit that they may be going through. Like when I listen to certain people's situations, when I listen to their situation and I feel like it's going all the way left, if I'm experiencing that, I would take that and I would run the fucking other way. I see them going through constant struggles, constant problems all the time. I can relate to them. So what do I need to do? If they're not going to run away from their situation, your boy has been exposed to negative fucking shit, I'm going to run away from that shit and I'm going to try to find a positive direction. I'm going to try to find some spiritual guidance. But most importantly, I'm going to find what my worth is. Because the person that I'm with doesn't appreciate the good that I give them. Hold that thought. Let me take a drink right quick. The people that are associated with me right now, I feel like I'm around a group of good people. Like I can tell you right now, and this may be a little personal, but my circle is very small right now. My circle is very small because of the fact that I've been burnt so many fucking times to the point to where I'm like, you know what? Is this life even worth even dealing with? Because I know it's not real. I know it's not real, and I know that for the simple fact, this shit is really going to drive me crazy. And for guys, man, y'all got to understand this, guys. I know I touched on the ladies and shit, but I'm going to say this about a guy, and this is coming from Prince Harry. I'm going to quote this from Prince Harry. This is not just about women. We men need to recognize the part we play too. Real men treat women with dignity and give them the respect that they deserve. Real shit. That's real. That's coming from Prince Harry. And I quoted that shit. That's powerful, Prince Harry. I get that. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, what happened to the women? Like, I'm not gonna chastise women, but what happened to the women that are sophisticated? What happened to the women with class? What happened to the women that keep their body covered? Because like they don't want other men fantasizing or lusting over them. What happened to the women like the women I see on this photo? Straight, classy, educated, smart, don't have to use their body to get attention. What happened to those women? And like I said, hey, to each his own. But this is the type of women. This is the type of women that I would associate with. Yeah, that's an old picture, but the whole message in the picture, is straight class. Can we honestly say that right now? That's what we see right now? No, I can tell you what the hell we see. We see this all damn day. We see that all damn day. And we see that. And it's supposed to be accepted. No. Not on my watch. And I'm only speaking for myself. And like I said, I can't speak for everybody else. Maybe people like that shit. To each his own. And for the dudes, let me get in y'all ass right quick, because I know women are like, damn, why he coming at the ladies? Brothers, what the fuck are we thinking? Why can't we be sophisticated brothers, dress accordingly? Why can't we look at what we see in society as being acceptance? Why can't we get that? No. We want to come off as being thuggish, sagging our pants, not doing the right thing, don't even have no morals at all. People that dress like this, I'm telling you right now, people that have dressed like this, they don't have no motivation whatsoever. But like I said, this is a norm for the now. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was coming up, people, I'm not even gonna lie. We all had our generational fads. We all had that shit. I get it. But just like a fad, it comes and goes. Some people going to sit here and try to justify this thing as being accepted. But why the hell can we not accept a black man for being dressed like this? But I guarantee you know what? You would tell me right now, if you see a man dressed like that, first thing that a woman would do is, that, and not all women, but some women will actually think, oh, this guy got money. He's my meal ticket. Come on, man. That brother's smart. He's not going to fall for the okie doke. Point blank, period. I know I won't fall for it. Let me see. I got this comment coming in from Alicia Brown. What's up, Alicia? Yeah, because they want to fit in. Facts. That's straight up facts, Lisa. All day. They want to fit in because they want to feel accepted. And at the end of the day, like I said, they don't know. They really don't know their fucking worth at all. It's uncomfortable and they look stupid. Dumb as hell. Yes. My grandma wouldn't even let you in. Facts. Because she know that shit right there is a major red flag. When you let trouble in, when you let trouble come into your home, it's a cancer. It will spread. Facts, yo. That's a good point, though, Lisa. I like that. What's up, man? Hey, yo, shout out to Alicia Brash, too, man. Hey, I've been using that beard shit, yo. That shit been working pretty good, though. Yeah. It's been working good. Hey, if you can, send me another one, yo, because I'm about to run out. But, yeah, shout out to her, man. Hey, my girl up here, yo, she take care of me, y'all. I want to go and get a little shout out. I know I'm trying to put her on the spot a little bit. But if anybody out here looking for Mary Kay, holler at my girl Alicia Branch. If you can get it with her contact information. Alicia, if you're still up here watching, put your information out there. I'll put it on the podcast so everybody can see it. Definitely get out of yo. She's a trooper. She's a hard worker. Yo, she's very dedicated to her shit. And she will give you that real shit. No bullshit. Because she knows her fucking worth. And I do too, because she take care of me. Hey, there you go, girl. You already know. Hey, I'm here with you, girl. I'm here with you. Yeah, yo, there's the information right there, yo. I put the information right there. It's www.marykay.com/abryant1977. Please, if y'all want some information from her, please get that email information. Alicia, you know what's up there. I'm showing you support. Hopefully my viewers will support you as well. Also, like I said, man, she took care of me, guys. Hey, look, Mary Kay ain't just for women, y'all. It's for dudes too. So, hey, come correct, man. Don't be slipping. All right. So, yeah, I got you out here, man. Yeah, looking for some new team leaders also. Facts. So if y'all trying to get some money in y'all pocket, hey, Christmas is coming up. I got the plug right here. Hey, Lisa, you let them know. Hey, I got you, Lisa. You know I got you, baby. Need hustlers. Facts. Because that's exactly what the hell she is. Straight hustler. Because she go out here, she about her business, but she about her shit because she knows her worth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got you, Lisa. Most definitely. I love you, girl. I love you. Most definitely. Keep watching the show, though. Yeah, but, man, back to what I was saying, though, man. Like, for the most part, man, a lot of people really want to give up on certain things. You can't give up on certain things, man, because God never gave up on you. God never gave up on you because at the end of the day, You are something that he created, and at the same time, you should feel appreciated. And this is for men and women. You should know that if someone is actually there in your corner, and if someone is there to actually lift you up in a time of need, that is the type of people that you want to associate with, because not only should you know your worth, but they already seen what you are actually worth. That's why they want to invest in you, because they see something brighter above the horizon. So if you have that in your life right now, that's great. Keep it. But if you feel like someone is only appreciating you for what you could do or what you can give them, like I said at the beginning of the show, y'all, it's okay to walk away. Point blank, period. Because at the end of the day, man, like I'm saying to y'all right now, when you know your worth, because God don't make mistakes. You're not a mistake at all. Nobody's a mistake that's a human being. If you're breathing, if you have a heart, if your blood is red, you're not a mistake. Feel appreciated for what you do. Feel appreciated for who you are. But most importantly, feel appreciated for what you could do for somebody that's in need. And truly, that is the most richest thing in this world, when you know what your worth is to someone else. If you could be beneficial to somebody else's life, it doesn't matter what you can do for them. But if you can sit there and talk to someone when you see them crying, if you could be there for someone when you see them going through things, if you can see them going through a situation where they need to get out, that is the most richest, that is beyond millions and millions of dollars. That's the one thing that I feel like in this world we don't have right now in individuals. We don't have people that are more compassionate to other people's feelings. We don't have people that care about when someone's dealing with something. We don't have that. And like I said, you don't know what people may be going through in certain situations, but at the same time, you want to question, or you want to tell someone how they really are worth to either a relationship, or you really want to tell someone that you're not worth nothing if you're not beneficial to me. That's sad. That is the saddest thing you could tell someone. And like I said, God don't make mistakes, but God is also paying attention. So when you really think about what you're doing in life and what you're saying to people or what you're doing to people, think in the back of your mind, God is always watching. You know, somebody can't sit there and do something for you, you know what I'm saying, or do something to you. Yeah, I take that back. Yeah, they can do something to you. And like I said, in the heat of passion, or in the heat of someone maybe going through mental breakdown, people tend to react. And I'm not talking about reacting in a good way. I'm talking about reacting to where the people that created that, they're no longer here to speak on it. So you also want to think on what you say to people and reflect to where, you know, karma's a bitch. So when you think about what you say to people first before they react later, people hold things close to their chest. I know I'm guilty of that. I hold a lot of things close to my chest, and I shouldn't, because it's only going to stress me out even more. But at the same time, the point I'm making is people don't forget, but God sees everything. Always remember that, people. Always remember that. Not only know what you're actually worth, but know what someone else is worth in the long run. We are here to be providers for each other, not to tear each other down. And this is not even a black or white thing. This is a human being thing. Point blank, period. Let me take some of these comments. I got some comments coming up, man. Okay, all right, I got you. Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, no doubt, Lisa. I got you, man. I got you. Yeah, I love you too, man. I love you too, man. Nah, that's what we do, man, because I know I'm picking on Lisa a little bit, but I know she's a good person. We practically grew up with each other, even though she don't fucking remember me. But at the same time, I actually grew up with Lisa, and I know that, you know, for someone of her stature, man, she really goes above and beyond for not only her own family, but she goes above and beyond for everybody that she comes into contact with. And that's a blessing, y'all. Like, we need more people like that. And even if I can't, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I can't even put myself on the same stature as Lisa is right now, but at the same time, I'm trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? Along with other people that actually take, you know, pride in helping someone out, and actually don't criticize or don't even acknowledge the fact to where if someone has a shortcoming, don't make that as a joke. Don't make that as a whole media light to where you could just belittle someone just because you feel like you can. Where does it get you in the long run? Because it's been situations where I was like that as a child. I was belittled as a child, But at the same time, I'm looking at the people that did that belittle at me now, and they're on the receiving end of what I was going through, and now I'm on the up. Do that make me feel good? Nah, I never asked for it, but God did. God basically, like I said to you guys earlier, God is watching everything. So I went through the transition when I was a kid, but God put me through that. He put me through that so it can make me a tougher person. He put me through that to make me more understanding. But most importantly, he opened my eyes up to make me realize this is only temporary. And you have an opportunity to be better. You have an opportunity to be better in life. But when you choose choices that are not beneficial to you, accept the responsibility. But ultimately, you want to be given the opportunity to correct your mistakes, because if you don't correct your mistakes, consequences are bound to happen. If you think I'm lying, look at the news every day. You see it go on every day, man. Like, it's unfortunate we got to live in a world like this, but people, some of the things that some people create on themselves, it can be fixed and it can be corrected just the snap of a finger. But some people are comfortable in their own skin. Some people are comfortable on what they say to people. Some people are very content. They are very content on the way that they go about how they treat people on a daily basis. And if you feel like if your life is not right, people, if you feel like your life is not right, change it. Correct yourself before you try to correct someone else, because that's not your part. See, I got these. I got you, man. She's talking about laughing. She's talking about laughing out loud. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because you didn't know that I was over there. My grandma was across the street. She knew I was over there, and I was like, man, she acted like she didn't know, but I kept it a buck with her. You know what I'm saying? We was young, and like she's like, man, I talked to him. She said, man, I didn't know who the hell you was. I was like, come on, man, really, bro? But at the end of the day, that was years ago. She know who I am now because she know my worth as much as I know her. So I appreciate you, Lisa. I love you to death. But look, man, I'm about to go into this segment that I just started doing, y'all. And like I said, I know I touched base on a lot of stuff. It was beneficial. It was mostly influential. But I just wanted people to understand, like, this is my opinion. So if you feel my opinion, if you can relate to my opinion, you can relate to everything I'm saying, because you may have went through it yourself. But I want to lighten up the mood right now. Like, I have a segment that I have on every Wednesday on Heavy Hitters. You know, I had this segment called, you know, my most it's been bought back because a lot of people have been supporting it because they thought it was funny. But I have this segment called What the Fuck, man. Yes, I have this segment called What the Fuck. This is clearly a segment that I want to do because, you know what I'm saying, I'm a jokester. I like to laugh. I like to joke about certain things. But it's a lot of things that's going on in the world right now that we see that a lot of people don't see it, but we got to lift up the mood, man. We got to get people laughing. We got to get people out here. You know, we got to get people acting like Muttley from Wacky Races and shit. You know what I'm saying? Humpty Dumpty over here, like, laughing and shit. Yeah, don't say that's me. Because if you say that's me, I'm going to go in on your ass. All right? But yeah, I just want to get these people, you know, a little bit to go like, man, that was some funny shit, but I got the message, but yo, you a funny dude. So I'm going to start this segment called What the Fuck, man. I got this, I was looking at this stuff on the news, right? And like now, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to see a lot of guys being real feminine. And I'm like, you know what? You seen the guys wearing the dresses. I seen guys wearing high heels. Even right now in DC, they got this drag race where you got dudes sprinting like they damn Usain Bolt in 5-inch heels. It's a drag race. They call it drag race. But yo, can somebody please, out of God green earth, can somebody please explain this shit right here, man? Can anybody explain this shit right here, yo? What the fuck is this shit? Do y'all see that caption at the top? Fashion for men, mantees. Yo, I can't make this shit up. I cannot. This shit right. Listen, man. Everybody know who Lil Nas X is. But yo, if anybody can condone this shit as a man, yo, I'm gonna tell you this shit right now. What the fuck, yo? I mean, this shit don't even have no fucking support, though, man. Yo, look at this shit, yo. Like, this shit got a cup and you wearing lace. That shit don't look, man. This shit like some shit Cameo used to wear back in the day, man. What the fuck? And then they got different colors of this shit. First of all, yo, if you a dude and you think this shit is cool, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? I bet you my man right here. I bet you him. Yo, look at this dude right here, y'all. I don't know who this brother is, but for one, first of all, I gotta ask this shit. Why the fuck do you got your foot up like that, man? Why the fuck is your foot up like that? And why are you doing the duck lips? I bet you he got a pair of these motherfuckers on right here. Yes. And then on top of that right now, yo, if you got some nuts looking like that, yo, you need to go get checked out. Man, what the fuck is that shit right there, man? That shit crazy as fuck. Yeah, I be telling motherfuckers get the fuck out of here too. If you wearing some shit like that, yo, yeah, man, I'm gonna look at you like, yeah. I can't, if it's selling, don't worry about me buying them because first of all, lace ain't for dudes. Let's keep it a buck. But look at this shit right here, y'all. I literally can't make this shit up. Man, I literally thought that was a fucking Adams apple in front of those fucking lace panties, yo. Oh, I'm sorry. Not panties, manties. Anybody wearing that shit right now, man, what the fuck, yo? And then there was another picture right now, man. It was a picture going on the internet right now. I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, yo, braids ain't for everybody. And some women can't have braids in their shit. But when I saw this picture right here with this chick, and then she's albino, yo, when I saw this picture right here, yo, I was like, yo, what the fuck? That motherfucker looked like George Washington for real, yo. I was like, damn, this motherfucker got I don't know if any woman know what kind of braids these are, please tell me what they are. But when I looked at this shit, yo, I really thought I was looking at fucking George Washington, yo. And the whole time, it was a chick that's albino. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Why the fuck would you even get out the car and take a picture like that? Then on top of that, you look like the motherfucker on a dollar bill. If you're going to be somebody on some money, be big money. Don't be on no dollar bill looking like that shit. So I don't know who is this albino chick, but yo, for anybody that took a picture of her and thought that shit was a good look, man, what the fuck? Terrible look. You need to get your ass back in the car. Real shit. That was a bad photo op for you right there. Don't never come out the house looking like that shit again. And then I was looking at my man too, man. I was looking at this one picture, man. Like, yo, I know people gonna sit there and like, man, when I put this picture up, people gonna look at me like, man, why you talking about this dude here? You got a big fucking head. Yeah, I got a big fucking head. So what? But with this fucking picture right here, though, man, like when I saw this shit, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Man, look at this shit. I thought the dude, I ain't gonna lie, man. I thought the dude looked like motherfucking the dude from Fat Albert, the shit with the big lips and shit, yo. That's the first thing that came to my mind. And then on top of that shit, I'm looking at this motherfucker like, yo, this motherfucker smoke a lot of Newports, dog. Because the back of his neck and shit, I thought it was his fucking lips. So you know when you smoke cigarettes, your lips get dark. I was looking the whole time, I'm like, oh shit, yo, that's the back of his fucking head. So I'm like, yo, and then on top of that shit like a damn, for y'all people that don't know, y'all remember the game has back in the day, the top of the world has, right? But anybody that's gonna wear this shit right here and your shit looking like that, bro, come on, man. Like I literally wanted to take the cigarette out the back of his neck because I thought he was smoking. When I saw that shit, man, the first thing came to my mind was like, what the fuck, dude? You got that shit on too tight. You can't be walking around with this shit on your fucking head and thinking that shit is cute. Motherfuckers want a credit card his ass for that shit. And he probably would have got $500 out of his fucking neck. So my man right here, it looked like he had at a fucking diner or some shit. Bruh, take the hat off when you get to the table, bro. That's not a good look, man. But for you thinking that shit is cute, and anybody that told you that shit was cute, matter of fact, stop smoking the cigarettes because the back of your neck is black as fuck too, my brother. Don't come out the house looking like that again, man. And them some big ass fucking lips, man. You need to check that shit out. But for anybody that support that shit, man, what the fuck, man? That shit is terrible. I'm sorry, man. Like I said, I have a whopper too, though. I know people going like, yeah, you got a fucking big ass head too. But you're not going to see the back of that motherfucker. And I know damn well my shit don't look like this shit. Because this shit right here looks terrible. Like literally, yo, I can't believe this shit. Like I literally thought this dude was smoking a cigarette and he had nicotine in the back of his fucking neck. Wow. Don't do that shit again, dog. I don't know who you is. It's a good thing you face the other way because I was going to put your ass on blast. But, yo, I'm about to get ready to get up out of this joint. Man, I want to shout out everybody that was watching the show. Let me see. I got 2 more comments coming in right quick. Let me see. Yo, at least you're coming at me talking about you stupid, and then she's gonna sit and tell me, yes, you do. I know, I know I do, Lisa. Hey, but at the same time, I look good with that motherfucker. You heard? And thanks to the beard oil, you got me looking on point now. Now I can say I got a legit beard. Yeah, but I appreciate that shit. But yeah, man. But yo, I'm about to get out. I'm here. I'm gonna give a shout out to a couple of people right now. Yo, it's almost election time, man. I'm in the DMV, so I like to give a big shout out to my man Red Grant. Yo, he's running for mayor in DC. Yo, support anybody that's watching the show from DC. Yo, support Red Grant. He's a funny dude. Also, too, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's in North Carolina. I know I ain't forgot y'all. I'm coming home, y'all. Yo, I'm coming home for the holidays, so just letting y'all know I gotta eat some good food, man. Don't put too much weight on me, because I mean I'm already thick and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want y'all to put too much weight on me, but I am gonna eat good when I come home for the holidays. Shout out to NC all day, every day. Shout out to my man Gary Smoot for coming on, man. I appreciate you, Gary. I know you eating this shit right now. Definitely check out his podcast, Smoot Talk. You know what I'm saying? But that's it's a little side joke with that shit. But I'll keep it a buck. That's all between me and Gary. But yeah, shout out to him. Check out his podcast, man. Also, too, we have a podcast together called The Formula. Check that shit out on Thursdays, man. We may do something tomorrow. You'll get a notification if you're on the Facebook. Like I said, shout out to my mom. I love you, Mom. Most definitely shout out to my brother, Ben Grady. Yo, shout out to everybody that class of 96, man. Shout out to y'all too, though, man. Even though we ain't had a fucking class reunion, shout out to y'all anyway. We need to do something, y'all. Come on, let's do better, man. But most importantly, yo, I like to shout out to everybody that was watching the podcast, man. Y'all, you guys are inspirational. I feed off you guys. Most definitely. Shout out to the marketing team. Shout out to Chaz, man. Shout out to Sean. Yo, appreciate the video, Chaz. Thank you for changing the shit. I know you made the corrections on it, but I appreciate it. Shout out to you too, Sean, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't get out none of my my promos or anything like that. So big ups to you guys. I most definitely support you guys. Love you guys. Love what you guys do. And at the end of the day, if I didn't get to you, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys make heavy hitters possible. I appreciate you guys. And till next week, I got one more shout out. Yo, I gotta put my man out here right now, man. My man just got a mixtape came out. My man Chase Elliott, man. Chase Elliott, yo. Shout out to Chase Elliott, y'all. That's my man, Chase. Hey, big ups to you, yo. Kokopis album. Chase, hey, yo, you doing big things for NC. Most definitely Winston-Salem. Shout out to my man Chase, y'all. Don't be laughing at my man because he's spitting bars out here. That's a real G right there. Yo, he gonna get mad at me because I put that shit up. But hey, that's what we do on Heavy Hitters, man. We make you all laugh. We make you guys laugh, but we make you entertain, and we make you learn what you didn't know from yesterday. So I'll see you guys next week. But most importantly, y'all be safe, man. Like I said, everybody's, we got the holiday season coming up. Make sure everybody get home to their families. But I love you guys. I want you guys to have a great evening. And tune in next Wednesday on Heavy Hitters. We're going to have another bomb-ass podcast. But you guys be safe. I love you. And I will see you guys next Wednesday on Heavy Hitters. Get at me. Peace.